All right, so I decided to do a take two of Roho Monday. um, when I was sitting here, I sent out, my usual announcement, my Monday, post, and I was literally just doing something else, and the post just came to mind, and it was like that was really intense. Read the world, Michelle. Um, so even though I was focused on one particular aspect um of the video and of the whole share, I was connected to one part of it, but when I looked back, it was lots of heaviness in it. I even gave you a trigger. I never done a post where I had to like give a trigger warning and all of that, and I'm like, I wonder what was behind, like, why I felt the need to, to use that video and to go there. And one of the things that I had thought about was, because I am so tired, I'm not, and just the over and over again of the news coming this way and that way. And even though I don't, I am on social media now, but I don't, I have a folks that do that. I can't, right? But now that I'm on it even just a little bit more, I'm so desensitized to pain in the ways that we should feel it. We should relate to it, right? I don't notice it as much. To give a trigger warning about something is just, right? This is normal everyday life. And but I decided to not be a part of that frequency. And the fact that I did it, just I didn't notice it. It was a very upsetting when you think about the circumstances of the video, the message behind it was like, oh, you could have done that differently. You didn't have to use that story or use that movie, as heavy as it was with, tragedy and pain. And so I want to first just rescind that, and just acknowledge and apologize for anyone who was just kind of like, really? More? I don't want to be part of that frequency and part of that conversation of just pain and tragedy. Like, it's just, there's enough of that. But I still want to make the point, and the point of the movie was about this idea that when you go into someone else's personal hell, the impact on your life, the impact on your dreams, the impact on your plans for your life, spiritually, energetically, psychologically, emotionally, in every way. When you hop into somebody else's madness and their chaos and their confusion to try to pull them out of it, a few things need to happen. And this was my point. My point is, you got to have strong boundaries. If that's your commitment, because look, there's some people that we just love so much that we're like, I'm going in. And if you're like me, like I said yesterday, I'm going in and ain't nobody coming out unless we all come out whole or well, then, it's easy to get stuck in that. And the other point that I wanted to highlight was the when you are going in to help someone that does not want to help themselves, or they're not ready for the help, you become the new point of pain for them, or point of frustration. You become the become the focus, because you're the one that's going in and disrupting their system that they have. It could be a chaotic system, it could be a dysfunctional system, but it is their system. And when you go in and you disrupt anybody's system that has not asked you to disrupt their system, that's going to be a problem. And what I was also wanting to convey was, looking at my relationship, with my ex-husband, all, not some, all of our big arguments came from me trying to get clarity or accountability or transparency about something. Anytime I tried to hold him accountable, that felt like pressure. Accountability feels like pressure to people who are not willing or being accountable and not keeping their word and being honest and operating in good faith. Accountability feels like, you're turning on them. It feels like attack. And so when I think about this idea of going into somebody else's chaos, there's a whole world that comes with that. And you look up and you're in it. The other thing that I said would have to happen is that if I am going to go in to help somebody, one, you got to ask, but even then, there are boundaries. There are time boundaries, there are financial boundaries, there are energetic boundaries, there are boundaries that come with it. It's not a I go in until we all get out kind of thing, right? That is how I've been rolling. And that doesn't work when people don't want to get out or you want to get out more than they do. You're willing to fight more than they're willing to fight for them. That does not work. So that was the whole message. I did not have to send you all the way around to this whole other movie, which I love. And if you have the emotional resources, I highly recommend that you see the movie. It's really good, What Dreams May Come. But as a as a referencing point, to make another message, I did not have to pick that movie. So I think I got my point across now. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I owned and had a conversation about that because I caught it myself. And I hope that nobody had to relive any major trauma or any trauma at all, major or minor, um, as a result of listening to my post. Okay, that's it. Talk to you later. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your week.